This is going to sound crazy, but these two are more alike than you think. Rise of the Beasts, Voyager class, Optimus Primal, today on World of Stuff. Yes, we have a new movie coming out, and while outside supposed to being a bit of a mess, the question is whether it's going to be an entertaining mess. But in the meantime, we do get the toys. Here we have the latest version of Optimus Primal in the movie style. Well, as close as they can get anyway. Now, there has been some talk about how dull these characters are, and on screen, yeah, that's kind of hard to debate. Kind of odd how they do it in the toys, too, but again, I have to point out, how colorful is a gorilla? Seriously. Now we do see Prime's trademark swords here. No other gimmick weapons. So no mace or arm cannons, shoulder cannons, anything like that. I doubt we're ever going to get the shades in the movie, but hey, at least we got something. And yeah, these do look very similar to they do with some of the other Primes. More on that. As for the comparisons of the swords themselves, here we have the Rise of the Beast, Kingdom, the Takara Legends version I possess, and the OG Primal, I should say. And yeah, they are at least of a similar vein as some of the other ones. These are closer to the Kingdom ones as opposed to any other Primal. But at least they did do them, and they knew there were curved swords. That's more than we've gotten previously with some of these movies. Now, in Beast Mode, we do have some articulation. The head does move from side to side, so it also goes up and down. So you got that going on for you. The shoulders, well, in Beast Mode, it is a little... Well, it's going to be the same articulation no matter what you do. But you do have this part right here getting in the way a tiny bit. Otherwise, you kind of know what to expect from these arms. The legs, well... Yeah, because of the way that these work, not much you can do with them. You do get a tiny bit of ankle tilt, but that's about it. So, as long as you keep them from the front, you'll be fine. So, probably get an action pose out of them. I won't do that here because it's probably not going to look very good. But there is minimal but functional articulation for this mode, which might excite some. Moving on to comparisons, here we have the Kingdom Primal, the Takara Legends Beast Convoy, and the reissue of the original Beast Wars Optimus Primal. So it's definitely in a similar vein with the Rise of the Beast ones, although far more mechanical, which you can't really fault them for trying that on, even though it does look a tad out of place. Alrighty, moving on to transformation. Just for brevity's sake, I'll take off these swords. They'll go back on a little later. Anyway, we'll just move these arms down. Move this section up for shoulder pauldrons. Open up the chest. There we go. Slide these parts down. Fold out this bit, or will be the robot mode chest. Now for a bit that's very similar to how you do it in the Kingdom version. You push out this part, twist it around, fold all this back in. Eventually, there we go. Then we fold this part out. There we go. Fold down the legs, twist them around, like so. Lift up this panel, fold out and flatten out the feet. Repeat with the other leg. Very nice that they did include this little ridge here so you can actually reach out to get the feet. Very handy. So now make sure that this is pegged in, the chest plate, and there we go. Optimus Primal, robot mode. And here in robot mode, we do see that it's just more gray on silver, but at least it goes together. I mean, if you had something a bit more audacious on there, it might definitely stand out, but it wouldn't exactly be... Well, it wouldn't exactly be correct here. And we do see a very small little maximal symbol there, which is a nice touch. As comparisons in robot mode, here we have Kingdom, Takara Legends, and original reissue Optimus Primal. So yeah, it is nice that we're getting a slightly beefier version of the Voyager class than we've seen so far. Granted, it's almost impossible to get this size anymore, so, well, not without a HasLab anyway. But at least it is a decent figure and decently detailed. Now, a couple notes I will mention about mine is that the front robot mode plate here tends to pop off because the connection isn't as strong as it could be. That may just be mine, but still, it could be a sticking point for some people. The head is on a ball joint. You do have a little bit more going on. Can't really look up as much as the ape head could, which is surprising. Okay, shoulder on a universal hinge, along with this shoulder pauldron here, bicep swivel, 45-degree elbow bend, and wrist rotation. We also have waist rotation here. A little bit hampered because of the kevlar here, but not much you can do about that. That's always been kind of a primal thing, hasn't it? So, ball joint for the hips. Slightly more than 45-degree for the knee. No knee swivel or anything like that, but you do have foot tilt. So there's definitely some posability to be had. Now this figure is a little bit different from your normal Primal. That's just how the movies go, so based on that, some people probably would rather skip pass on this, which I do kind of understand. But if you are indeed an Optimus Primal fan, or just like the Maximals in general, this is definitely one to include in your collection. Anyway, I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Rise of the Beasts, Optimus Primal. Again, I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.